Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Thank you for joining me for episode 15 of Soapbox Daily. Thank you. It is TGIF. It is Friday. I appreciate you being here. Just wanted to let you know it is the end of the week, and end of week 2 or 3, I'm not sure. We've been doing this for a while, but we are up to episode 15 of Soapbox Daily. And today we are discussing, why do people think extreme violence will make them a legend? Today's world, we see a lot of this going on, and it's sad that it does happen. But I want you to look at yourself first and say, hey, how is my integrity today? Because I think more people need to ask themselves, how is my integrity today? And what can I do moving forward to make sure my integrity stays intact? And also, please check out getoffmysoapbox.com for more information on this show and, of course, our long format show of Get Off My Soapbox. We recently have added a FAQ section. Check that out. Answers a bunch of questions. As more come in, we will, of course, post them on there. So, unfortunately, today, this topic is not necessarily the best topic to end a week on, but it's something that needs to be covered in some level. You know, we might touch on it a little later on in larger formats in our Get Off My Soapbox podcast, where we discuss lengthier topics. But today I want to touch on this and, why do people think extreme violence will make them a legend? Because it doesn't. It doesn't make you a legend. And you become a statistic, and people don't really seem to realize that. I mean, many of the insights have come from analyzing the violent fantasies of shooters. And these imagings take root in a desperate mind that yearns for recognition. Often these assassins are inspired by examples by previous shooters or, extremists, bombers, etc. The fantasies typically intensify over a number of years before they are acted on, and with time, the mental images become more detailed, and they often become, buttressed, I guess is the word, or just distorted, such as the need for, to avenge a perceived offense, or the belief of a divine right to decide the fate of others. It's just a complete distortion, just a complete off way of thinking that they get in their minds, where they figure they've been offended, or they figure they're doing something divine. And these crazy thoughts, they think, okay, well, I'm going to be remembered for this, or I'm going to get my revenge, or I'm going to, make an example. And these troublesome thoughts that turn into fantasies are distorted because they become a reality, especially if people have no purpose or no function in everyday life. And they figured that this is going to be their purpose. This is going to be their mission. This is going to be their legacy. This is going to be something that's going to help them be remembered. And they get intensified because they seek out like-minded individuals, and they feed off each other, and they encourage each other. And, when you get a whole bunch of people thinking the same thing, it ends up, becoming a reality, unfortunately, sometimes. We really have to recognize the signs of such deadly thoughts, as opposed to, harming the daydreaming and enabling, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We have to recognize these signs and recognize that, this is a bad thing, and try to see these in people around us that are struggling with this and need help, and help them out through it, talk them through it. They're not going to be remembered, and they have to understand that these immoral thoughts, these bad ideas that they're having, are not right, and they are harmful all the way around on so many levels. And we should help walk them through it, talk them through the problems that they're having in everyday life, so they don't have to resort to such extremes. Violence does not breed anything but violence. It provides fear. It provides a very unstable environment for a lot of people. It doesn't help things. If you want to help things, if you want to leave a legacy, do something good. Help with world struggles. Help clean up the planet. Help with climate change. Help develop something. Help find a cure for something. This is stuff which helps you be remembered, and this helps you be a legacy. Blowing up stuff or shooting people, killing people, hurting people, violence, that doesn't leave a legacy. You become a statistic, you are forgotten. Your name is not posted. Your name is not remembered. The instant remembered, yes, you know. But if you do something positive for others, you will be remembered. So work on focusing on having integrity, focusing on bettering the world, leaving a positive thought on things where you will get remembered, your name will be highlighted, and you will live on at that point. Like, you'll live forever. So that is going to be our closing for the Friday. I'm going to wrap this up. TGIF. I hope you have a wonderful Friday. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. As always, please check out getoffmysoapbox.com for more information on this show. Also, of course, Mad Soapbox on Twitter. We're there as well. You could find all those links, of course, on our website. Other than that, again, have yourself a great weekend. I'm your host, Mad Morgan. Thank you for being here, and I will see you on Monday.